Yeah, it's an R. Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright. Now we're gonna load up these power drills. It's that time of year again. About a week before I head to Virginia for my annual muzzleloader hunt with family. And so went to the range, made sure everything was still lined up. I'm now loading up some of these charges to get ready for the week. So Reagan's helping me out. And then looks like in about, I guess it's 5 days, I'm packing up the camper and headed north. So the excitement is starting to build. Alright, made it. Got the camper set up. Got things packed up, I think, for tomorrow. And I'm gonna hope to get a little bit of sleep tonight, if I can, with all the excitement. But in the morning, I'm going deer hunting. Well, if I don't see anything else, I'd call it. Oh, and 6 hens fed by within 30 yards of me. I knew I was hearing something, but I couldn't tell if it was. I couldn't tell what direction it was. And it ended up it was coming from behind me, which I thought I heard turkeys fly down this morning. So it makes sense. But it was fun to start. So I'm bored. And I left my coffee in the truck, which is just unacceptable. So I turned this can over a couple times. Brunt. I never really have a lot of success doing that. But I'm bored. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I've been listening to turkeys all morning. There's a bunch down here in this holler, and there's a couple right up here. This one's definitely, you tell it was a gobbler gawking, and then he just gobbled a minute ago. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I don't know. That was weird. That deer came dead downwind, like straight downwind. Never seemed to care the whole way. And then he got like 90 degrees from the wind and blew out. I ran. Granted, he was 15 yards away when he blew out, but that was weird. Young, dumb deer, I guess. I don't know. But it's the first buck of the trip. Barely. Barely. But There was a white out of state, which may have been South Carolina. Yeah.
He went in front of me yesterday.
Did
Where
he?
was
He was, you know, the first camping spot, and then you cross the ford and that wide spot right after.
He backs in there or something.
I guess he went up that road, I guess.
Yeah. This is the 11th. Right. It's time for something to happen. Today's the day. Yeah. That old boy I used to watch all the time, he said, Veterans Day. Yep.
11 or 12.
Either one of them. I mean,
Those are the 2 days.
We're in that front edge of. Well, I got to take off.
I think I am as well, so I can take my time. It's officially sun up. In a stand that we have dubbed the middle stand today. Ladder stand. Oh, here comes rain. Dang it. I was gonna say, I call for brief little showers to come through. Man, that stinks. Well, I guess I'm gonna cover things up for a few minutes. That's the part about the rut that I don't like, which is they come running in on you. And you gotta figure out where they're coming from, what it is. 2 does, and I'm pretty sure we have that deer on camera. He's just like a 16-inch, probably 2.5-year-old. But he came lower, underneath the top of the ridge. That one doe came within 20 yards. But better than anything else I've seen this week. Alright, meal decided to stay till 4, which we made it 4 o'clock even. So, pretty good day. I saw, I think, 2 bucks and 5 does, which is an improvement over the last 2 days. Not crazy about the rain and the wind, but yeah, we make do. So, going back to the White Oak tomorrow, November 12th. I don't know if I've ever spent a November 12th in the White Oak before, but we're going to do it tomorrow, Lord willing. Maybe we'll get something on the ground. So, I'll start packing up, head out of here. jack since 8 o'clock this morning. My 4-pointer came through. Wild. But we're about to yelp one up though. It's really straight. Much colder today, 27 degrees colder this morning than it was yesterday morning. And it's dead quiet. There's no wind at all. That was pretty fun. The 3-year-old ate. I think he had his back. I'll have to go back and look at the video, but I think his G2 on his right side was broke. I never was tempted to shoot him, but once again, when I heard him in the leaves, you could tell it was a buck. I went in and got the gun down, which was actually a hindrance because I couldn't get the camera around on him. But he walked 25 yards. Just need a big one to do that. At least 4-year-old. A couple more. I only counted 7 the first time. The sound you hear is the sound of rain falling off the treetops. It rained all day yesterday. Finally broke in the middle of the night. And so it's nasty. Today I can't hear a thing. It's wet, soaking wet. And the wind is coming later, so needless to say, you won't be able to use your ears much today. That was I think he was a big 4, maybe a 6, pushing the doe, and then a spike behind him. He was grunting all the way, pushing her. I was like, here we go. And 2 more small deer. Another 11-hour day in the stand with no shooters. Let's see, a couple bucks, but there's a lot of young deer in here for whatever reason. I don't know where the big deer went. They're not on camera. We're not seeing them in person. I don't know. But I'll get packed up and out of here, and then tomorrow is my last day. I got a half day. As you can probably tell, it's terribly windy. I have a stuffy nose. But I'm going to bustle through the last 6 hours. As you can tell, I have orange on because it's first day of rifle season. So that's a requirement. Don't expect the wind to die down. So it's going to be like this all day. Unfortunately for Neil, he chose the tallest stand that we have to set in this wind. He's probably going to be seasick in the next hour or so. There I am eating my bread for breakfast at 8:56. It is, I can't even see. 8:53. And I'm pretty sure I just heard Neil shoot. I really hope it was him. Hey, because I'm just happy for him to shoot something. Me, if you ever do, he needs to kill something.
But see, selfishly, I'm ready to go look at a deer up close. But I hope I could climb down and go see a deer a little bit. I don't even care if it ain't mine. I hope it's wishful thinking. There we go. There's the text. Let's see what we got here. It's my sister. People interrupting me with life stuff, right? Deer season. Leave me alone. That's it. It was him. Alright, got a first glance at Neil's deer. He's a ways from a truck, so I think I'm gonna call this a wrap on my hunting for 2024. I saw a buck every day but one, so I guess can't complain too much about that. But I'm gonna climb down, go hike up side of a mountain, help quarter up a deer, take some pictures. So see y'all in a little bit.
What?
I'm such a rookie.
Oh. I forgot how pretty this place is up here.
You killed a turkey right up there one day, remember?
Yeah.
And you'll see him. I mean, I'm sitting there and I heard, somehow.
By himself?
Yeah, under that wind, I heard him. So I looked around and there he was coming up out of there. And his body about this long, and I seen them main beams, and I was like, that's all I need.
Yeah.
So I get down off the hook, come back down and find him, and he's stepping in behind a tree. Everything's sticking out but his head. But I was like, hey,
Yeah.
remember
Once
we
you
was
made,
talking yesterday?
yeah.
I
Once you
did
make that commitment.
This deer's dying. I'm not, and look at that. I'd have had all the time in the world
Yeah.
to let him walk up in here and check him out at 50 yards. But when
The body got him.
When the crosshairs hit the spot.
I mean, it's a good blood trail, don't get me wrong. But it ain't quite the same as the 300 grain Barnes Expander.
No.
It's just a different low. It does have some long beams on him.
Yeah. Well, this is the side.
Yeah.
That's what I was seeing. And then I seen these sticking way out here, And look at that body.
Yeah, I'm anxious to look at his jawbone. We're after mature deer, and that's a mature deer.
You match the sides up and put barrels on him. I'd be, hey, I didn't know about it. Oh well. 2 weeks straight, daylight to dark. 5-pointer. But like I said, he's probably done sit past me 3 times.
Yeah,
Up on the knob.
he's like, watch this, I'm gonna run another lap by that guy sitting in this thing.
I mean, you figure 100 yards.
Oh yeah, at 100 yards down through the trees. Absolutely.
He's got a rack, but that's about all I could tell.
That's absolutely.
That could have been him all 3 times. Who knows?
With a body like that, I mean, it definitely screams mature. You look at the front shoulders and tell. He's definitely mature.
Ready?
31, 2, 3. Are we leaving?
Ready when you are.
And I heard something, and I looked down and I said, well, hopefully I don't have to sit here all day without my cushion. I said, if it gets too unbearable, I'll just climb down and get it.
Oh, man. Well, it's not a bad way to end the season. On success.
Well, we're not standing around an empty truck bed.
Nope.
Got some.
2 deer killed this one. See how long that hike was up here.
Is it 1.3?
That's what that thing
From
said.
the truck?
That's what it said.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I turned it on at the gate. Oh,
I can't help it. I mean, if it could have been wishful thinking.
so I said when the gun went off, I was like, that had to have been him. I don't know who else that would have been, but it makes sense because you're shooting up the mountain. So
Yep,
like,
straight into the side
yeah,
of the mountain.
I was like,
yeah.
it didn't sound that loud, but you know, the direction or whatever. And I was sitting there waiting on the text, which took forever. So I was like, I don't know, I have to take that's a good or a bad sign, you know? And I said, I sure do hope that's wishful thinking.
Well, if he'd have been belly up, I probably would have said something. But I was like, huh.
Yeah.
I sat there for a minute, and I was like, I know I heard that thing crash, but I'm going to make sure there's a dead deer before I say anything. I said, if I walk over there and I can't find anything, I'm going to say, somewhere out in front of me. Yeah. It's over on private. Ain't that right, Marvin?
Yeah. I don't know. Somebody must have slipped in on me.
Wasn't me. 400 yards away. Yeah, that's a bully buck. Yep. Curse the no brow gene.
All right, well, gonna
Yep.
hike off this thing.
Get off of here. Guess
Y'all
I'll
got a
take-
whole, you just starting rifle season. I'm gonna go back home and
First day.
maybe see if I can
Only hunted one day. Killed a deer.
1 for 1.
Not counting those. So 5, 6. Take away a rain day. 11. 10 days full daylight to dark. And I think Wednesday we came out 3:30 or something.
Yeah,
A little early.
a little early that day.
Well worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, y'all got a whole nother week. I can find some time. I may try and take a flintlock out and see if I can catch up with one Tennessee deer.
You got
There's nothing to speak of on camera, but I lower my standards quite a bit for a flintlock.